Hey, what's up you guys? Sentai2020 here with another Kamen Rider review for you. Now today I'll be checking out the Deluxe Skull Magnum from Kamen Rider Double. Now Skull is of course the movie rider from the Kamen Rider Double and the Kamen Rider DK tie-in. But though this title is different from Decade, of course, this one is Kamen Rider Double Begins Night, where his boss, of course, Shichiro's boss, who is Kamen Rider Skull, gets killed in the beginning of the first episode. Yeah, you could say that the movie was pretty much a prologue for the series, which works. You know, I wish they would do that with a lot of these Kamen Rider series instead of being in an alternate universe. So, anyway, you can see we have the Kamen Rider Skull figure art making a cameo appearance, but that's not what we're reviewing. If you want to check out my review on the SH figure art Kamen Rider Double, Kamen Rider Skull, go to my channel and you will see the video. Just do a little search. I mean, come on guys, don't be lazy. So, anyway, this is what we're reviewing here. We're reviewing the Skull Magnum. As you can see, we have very nice picture of Kamen Rider Skull right there with his skull memory, of course, and we have the Skull Magnum right here. Of course, here in the back we have Kamen Rider Skull everywhere, and of course have all the instructions on what the Magnum does and all that stuff. So, alright, now let's open the box to reveal the goodies. And of course, let me just say, I said to myself that I wasn't going to buy Kamen Rider Double Deluxe stuff, but you know, I was curious. So one of my subscribers wanted a trade from one of my collections, so I wanted to give it a try. So, all right, let's get started now, shall we? Here we go. Okay, now I just opened the box, and here it is, the Skull Magnum. Now it's pretty obvious that it is a repaint of the Trigger Magnum, although I don't get why the Skull Magnum is more expensive than the Trigger Magnum. But I guess that depends on which site you go to. If you go to Japanese auction sites like Yahoo Auction Japan, you might get a pretty good deal, depending depending on your translator that bids for you. You know, if you want, you can go to this guy called Middleman on Henson Justice Unlimited. You can ask him a few questions about which items you want on Yahoo Auction Japan. So I definitely recommend him. So anyway, besides that, we have Bandai's marketing strategy, the Gaia Memories, or particularly this is the Skull Memory. Now, this Gaia Memories, they make Gaia Memories for pretty much everything. Well, not really everything. Mostly the Kamen Rider stuff. They have Heisei Gaia Memories as well as the Showa Memories, although not a few, but mostly the Heisei ones because they're very popular, especially Kabuto and Faiz. Very nice. They're pretty much miniature henshin belts, if you will, in a Gaia memory form. So if you put them in the double driver, you hear all the sounds from the, as well phrases from the belts themselves. So, alright, now let's take a look at the guns, the Skull Magnum. As you can see, very nice. Of course, the Skull Magnum. Now if you press this button, you hear Skull. And if you look in the back, it requires 2 cell batteries. So, alright, now let's get started. First off, to turn on the electronics, you turn on the switch here. Now, unlike most deluxe toys, they don't actually give you like a bleep or a noise signal to notify if it's on or not, so you have to figure it out for yourself. Alright, there we go. Alright, now for the maximum drive. Now for that to work, you need to fold this part right here. There we go. And take the skull memory. Now to eject the skull memory, you just press this button. And there you go. All in all, great toy, but I don't recommend it. The sounds in it are too generic. I mean, it's pretty obvious that a lot of the sounds are from different guns from the Kamen Rider toy line, such as the Kaiser Blaster, as well as the Caliber, as well as the DN driver. Now, don't let the sounds, disappoint you. I mean, it's a great toy, but that's just my opinion. I mean, if you like Skull and want this in your collection, I definitely recommend it. Alright you guys, that's about it. Join me next time. Please you guys subscribe as well. Post a comment or two if you like. So, this is Sentai 2020, and I'm out.